G'day viewers. You know, a lot of people despair of the state of online discourse. They say it's not possible for people with opposing views to have a rational discussion. I feel that way sometimes myself. But you know what? It's possible to have a rational discussion with a person whose point of view you disagree with. All it takes is following a few simple rules. Now, the first thing to take into account is you need to recognize the difference between a discussion and a lecture, or a rant, or just shouting at the other person until they stop arguing. You see, a discussion is two-way. It assumes both people have gone in with enough of an open mind that they would be willing to change their point of view if they were presented with a compelling argument showing them that they should change their point of view. Let's just follow a few simple tips, and you can tell when you veered away from a discussion to a rant or a lecture. Now, when you're dealing with me, you'll know when I believe you've moved from discussion to obnoxious ranting, because all you'll get from me is shut the fuck up! It's that simple. That's all you deserve. When somebody is not even listening to what you say, engaging with them is a waste of time, effort, and intellectual energy. They simply aren't worth it. So to those people, all I will say is, shut the fuck up! So let's go through a bit of a checklist. Can you imagine the possibility that there's anything that could change your mind? Click on yes or no. Congratulations! You're open enough to acknowledge that there might be something you don't know about that could change your mind, could be relevant to the discussion. Let's look at another point. One of your arguments is shown to be faulty. Will you stop using that argument? Yes or no? And I mean with everyone. Stop using it forever and ever, not just while I'm keeping an eye on you. Congratulations, you're willing to concede the possibility of error. Let's go on to the next step. Are you prepared to abide by the basic principles of reason during this discussion? This includes the position that's more reasonable and has more supporting evidence should be accepted as true. A person who asserts a position is responsible for providing proof to support that position. So how about it? Are you prepared to abide by the basic principles of reason? Click yes or no. Alright, we have the basis of a discussion. We've come to an agreement that means it's possible that we could rationally discuss a topic and potentially one of us could end up changing their mind based on the evidence presented. Now, as our discussion proceeds, there's a few things to keep in mind. Don't introduce new arguments when there's an existing argument that has not been resolved. Don't move on with another argument if it's been shown that you're relying on a fact that's inaccurate. Provide evidence for your arguments and opinions. Do not argue that you do not need to provide evidence. Saying things like, that's obvious, that's self-evident, everyone knows that, doesn't count. Now, are you able to have a discussion without breaching any of these rules? If so, congratulations! That's how rational, intelligent adults share opinions, information, and come to decisions. If not, shut the fuck up! You lose! You've shown you have no respect for other people or the basic principles of reason and intelligence. So your arguments are invalid. You have no right to complain about the fact that I am telling you to shut the fuck up because you aren't worth anything else. You idiot! Just sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!